What a crazy time to be in leadership, in business, and really just to be alive. My name is Clifford Morgan and I'm an organisational psychologist that specialises in leadership, team and culture within the workplace. This is the first of a series of content that I'm calling COVID Comms, and it's designed to help you navigate to survive and move towards thriving throughout this COVID-19 crisis. You know, with all the restrictions that are in place to combat this virus, the way that we do our work needs to drastically change. And therefore the way that we lead needs to also change as well. In order for you as a leader and also for your business to survive and move towards thriving in this time, you need to be asking and answering three specific questions. The first one is, how does my mindset need to change? It's really evident this is not a short-term crisis, and it can't be solved by pulling massive hours over a 6-week period before things go back to normal. It's going to take a long, drawn-out, sustained effort in order to get through this, and that requires a shift in our mindset in order for us to sustain our efforts and our performance in this new environment. So when we start talking about mindset, really it's around our thinking patterns. Are we maintaining thinking that is beneficial to us and allows us to achieve everything that we need to? So is our thinking dominated by fear? And are we focusing on the things that are happening to us? Or are we focusing on what we can control? And are we choosing to respond rather than react? You know, another thinking pattern is risk versus opportunity. Hopefully you've put steps in place in your business to mitigate the risk during this time already. So what we need to do is shift to focusing on what are the opportunities that this crisis presents. Another one is growth versus fixed mindset. Are you fixated on this is what we do and this is why we can't do it? Or are you exploring new opportunities to grow new capabilities within your business? The second question that you as a business and as a leader should be asking is, how do we empower our people during this time? Many teams and businesses have moved to working remotely during this time. And so we need to ask ourselves, does our business, our practice, and importantly our leadership support and empower our people to perform in this new context? You know, one of the other things that we as leaders also need from our teams at this point is for them to step up and take an extra level of responsibility, show a little bit more initiative than what they might normally. And so we need to reflect and ask, does our leadership inspire this from our team? You know, if we are intentional about challenging and adjusting our mindsets as required and empowering our people, then those two things are going to go a long way to maintaining a positive culture within our workplaces during this time. So the next question that we need to ask is, which of the changes that we've made do we want to make a permanent part of our culture moving forward? This crisis is an opportunity for us to try a whole lot of new things. And some of them are going to be just temporary measures because they allow us to survive in the short term. Others are going to work amazingly well, and we're going to want to keep them because they allow us to thrive not only now, but also into the future. And so we need to be thinking about what are these things and how do we embed them into our culture now rather than waiting until the world goes back to normal. Hey, my aim with these COVID comms is to help you firstly survive, but then to begin to thrive throughout this whole process. So at the end of it all, you are a better leader with more influence and you have stronger, more resilient teams and businesses and organizations. It's going to be a tough couple of months ahead, but I'm looking forward to the opportunity to help you navigate COVID-19. Stay tuned for more COVID comms, and through it all, lead well.